Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. Mark's putting the top down on the Miata in the dark with a flashlight, so you might get some interesting language in the next few minutes while he gets that done. It's been interesting so far. Uh, I wanted to get you guys an update on the limo and all the progress because I haven't seen you in a few days. Doesn't mean I haven't been busy, doesn't mean I haven't been eyeballs deep in this thing. But we have really good news. We're going for a really nice Sunday cruise tomorrow. I'm going to take it out. We're going to do some laps uh, up to Northport. There's a egg roll food truck that Mark checked out today. He said it's absolutely awesome. So we're going to go check out that food truck tomorrow. And I only have a couple things. I got to put the seats back in the car, but I have to vacuum the carpet out first. I'll do a walk around for you guys real quick here, just so you get all of the updates. And everything else is actually working really well. There's a new gauge pod installed, so we have the triple gauges, which is really helpful. The triple gauge is in one gauge, and then we actually have a fuel gauge that works, which is crazy talk. This car hasn't had a fuel gauge in probably 25 years. And then there is a gauge for the airbags in the car that tells the pressure on all four airbags and how much is in the tank. So it's a triple gauge, and then a triple gauge is oil pressure, coolant temperature, and voltage. That's a standard set for a triple gauge. And you find that in most cars. That's sort of the bare minimum you need to know that engine is working and you can keep traveling. So we did get the carb on. We got all the vacuum lines set up. Mark was super helpful. Got all this stuff leaned out as best we can with the carb. And again, the carb is temporary. When we go back to the fuel injection, it'll be a lot smoother and it won't be as rich because that oxygen sensor in the computer, it can manage the lean rich condition like continually. So right now it runs a little bit rich because that's safe. We'll be a little bit down on horsepower, but not by much. And it's actually okay. We need to get this thing out. We need to get it moving around. We need to get it seen. We need to get it to the paint shop. It absolutely needs paint, but it is getting very, very close. Also, Mark resealed the inside edge of the tub. So depending on how things work out tomorrow, we get a new coating for the floor of the tub. So we're kind of now focusing from drivetrain onto the hot tub portion and stuff like that. And who's here? Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nova. Well, I don't know. I think you're at work, so Nova's probably crashed out. If you're not at work, Nova's probably crashed out. So, hey, I hope you're doing awesome. Yeah, I didn't. Sorry, you're on break at work. I don't want to infringe on the rules. Yeah, so I just want to do a walk around of the car really quick, show you guys some of the stuff that we did. And then tomorrow during the cruise, I'm going to try and set up a portable live stream. So I'll have a camera running while we're live streaming. I'm still working on that setup, and we'll have a hotspot. So we'll cruise around, and I'll try and get a good camera position so you can see people's reactions to the car, because so far, just like in my neighborhood and just doing like laps around the block and cruising through the neighborhood, the looks are fantastic. These people love it. I get a lot of thumbs up from people, and it's a lot of fun. And they haven't even seen the hot tub yet. They just like a chop top car that's down really low. So, oh, that's what I didn't do. So I didn't lower the car. Hang on, this looks obnoxious like this. It was funny. I was under the dash almost all night last night. This morning I go, psst, and I accidentally hit one of these buttons. There we go. The rear is slower because it doesn't have any weight back there. So he's set up to run a little bit slower than the other side. When he has all the weight from the water, he'll drop much quicker. So there we go. That's better. Now it's like right at my leg. It's not all the way up. So there we go. That's it'll be slightly higher for cruising, but that's basically what it's going to look like. If I brought you guys down low, you get a really cool angle. But here you go. That's my leg, and that's the top of the car. I'm 6'1", so that'll be what 28 inches to the top of the hood, which is pretty good for a huge Cadillac. So let me pop the hood. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff we did on the car, and then we'll talk about the drive tomorrow and how that's going to work and approximately what time, that sort of thing. So give me a second. We'll get the hood up. I left it popped, and I left a light in here. Whoops. Glad it cleared everything. The one thing you will notice is that the timing light is in here. That's our tack. So I've been using the tack to set the idle screw, to set the idle, and we're trying to get it between 800 and 850. So we're pretty damn close. So I'm bringing your eyes around. I'm going to step on this side. Oh, bump into everything on the way. And now that the car's lower, I do have to bring you guys down.
Well, Jackson's bombing for lunch tomorrow. He still has leftovers.
Oh, from today. Okay.
Yeah.
A friend of ours is not going to be joining us for lunch. So let me take this off. And that's a cool thing. I showed you guys that, the little push button guy. So it's the air cleaner and the carb. And this is the air cleaner that came with the engine, which is really nice. The blueprint cover. They have their own stamped cover. So you can see the timing light over here, and he's hooked up to plug wire 1. That's just for setting idle. Here's your idle screw, remix screw, accelerator, all that stuff. Carb is now dialed in, I would say 95%. That's why the spare screwdriver's here too. This is how you tune a carb. That's the whole tuning tool. There's no laptop, nothing. This, it's nice to have a tack, but a lot of these super old school guys can do it with just their ear. They can put a finger here and they'll be like, oh yeah, it's, you know, a little, they have all those weird things. We have our kickdown switch and spring here. That is, let's see, I got to bring the camera in because you guys can't see any of this stuff. Let me see if I can set them here and spin them around. That's a little better engine view. Nope, he is not going to stay there. Nope, he is going to fall over. All right. No, this will grip on anything. Well, except the one thing that you want it to grip onto. Okay. There we go. Is that a better view of the engine? Kind of. Not really. I'm just going to hold you guys and take you around. It's wide enough, right? Oh, it's about as stable as my axe. All right. Yeah. Hang on. Let me see if I can get you guys over here. Something like this. I'm balancing on one leg trying to do this. Nope. Not even close. Doesn't work. Sorry, I'm trying. I don't have a cam op. I don't have anything like that. So let me try and zoom in here. That's a little bit better. Okay, well, just go with what we've got. We get a camera operator in here, we'll get a lot more detailed shots. So throttle return spring. You also have a throttle return spring back here, which brings, this is a safety just in case that locks open or breaks. This will actually pull it back and close your throttle. Close your the doors on your carb. Throttle cable is set. There is a little bit of play in here because this is a cruising car. This is not a 10-second car, although it sounds like a 10-second car. It doesn't. I'll do a startup for you guys tomorrow too because it's kind of late tonight. And I like my neighbors. They're cool people. I don't want to upset them. So this thing is loud. It's going to be loud. That's part of the deal. The other thing I did, and this is a little hard to see, but I'll bring you guys down here. We have a new power steering return hose. The original 1980 hose had a very small leak at the end of it, and it was like one drop every 2 days, but it was driving me crazy. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to get some new clamps. So I went to get new clamps, and it started pouring fluid out from the pump, which you guys can't really see. It's right there. It started pouring fluid out from the back of the pump. So I capped that off, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll just take this fitting off down here and go get a new hose. And of course, they don't have the right size hose that's shaped and everything. The fitting they gave me is not even close. Even though the guy was like, "Oh yeah, this is absolutely going to fit." Yeah, it's not even close to fitting. Um, so I used what I had. I used the old fitting with some new power steering hose. Sort of rerouted it so the alternator that's going to go here will be that hose will be out of the way for the alternator. I just want to zap this. Oh shit! Of course. Yeah. Why won't it just work?
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to put some liquid on there. That's all.
Or
I just want to wipe down the damn valve cover because I got a whole bunch of spots and crap on here. And I just wanted it to look a little bit nicer. When I did the power steering, I got a whole bunch of crap on there. And all I wanted that thing to do was spray out one little pass. One little squirt of fluid was all I was asking for. So there we go. Looks a little bit better now. You can spend hours in here. If you really want to have a good time, get a Harley. All the chrome on the Harley, you can take up hours cleaning the chrome on the Harley. So throttle's back in there. We have vacuum set. We have our lean, and we have our lean mixture set. We're a little bit above 100% baseline Holly. Also, it has to do with our elevation and all of that stuff. So Holly is nicely set up. Everything is great. I did have a leak at the oil pressure sensor. You guys remember I put that one back here? That oil pressure sensor all the way back. The fitting, actually, the fitting was leaking. It wasn't tight enough. I had to go one more full turn with the fitting. And so now we don't have an oil leak. That is it for the engine. Checked all the fluids, transmission fluid, nice. It looks really good. And the car shifts very smoothly. We think it might have a reverse valve body in it, which is a standard thing for drag racing, but we don't know for sure. So we're going to work with it as best we can. And right now the car runs and drives super smooth, but if you want to hammer, you absolutely can. This thing will do a huge burnout, promise. Alternator wiring is 100% now. We have our check bulb. We're 14 volts there. We have no fuel system leaks. Our fuel pressure gauge works great. And I'll show you guys the gauges inside the car, which are super hokey, but again, super temporary. So don't get used to them because I'm not going to. Let me get you guys back up here. And I say you guys, but I'm not misogynistic. It's just a colloquial term. Oh. Okay. That is a huge hood. That's a great perspective on that hood. So I get the doors popped. Take me a second here. Stop rolling around, little thing. Oh, that was right where I didn't want it to go. Wow. Got myself pretty good. Got myself nice and good. Yeah. All right. All right, I got it. My hands are full right now. Hang on. Okay, it's all right. So there's the interior. Like I said, we don't have the seats in, and I have to get the carpet vacuumed out. But what I want to show you guys, and I'm going to see if I can move the camera over here. There is, what are you hooked on? Okay. There is our gauge pod right there. And there is a gauge at the bottom, I promise. So yeah, I guess I can do this and you can see the gauge pod. There you go. And then there's a power button for, see, I can't see if you guys are seeing, I have to look totally behind me. There's a power button for the airbags. So we have fuel, we have our triple gauge, and we have our airbags. The airbags are full-time, hardwired. So key on or key off, you can always get power. And then these two guys are keyed on. So we're just under a little bit, we're between 1/2 and 3/4 of a tank. Obviously we have cool temperature. We don't have oil pressure because we're not on, and we're 12.3 volts. So that guy's temporary. He just kind of hangs out in the footwell until we get the Holly back on. He's gonna hang out there. Try not to send everything out into the driveway. So, like I said, the interior is going to get vacuumed out. All the carpet will get vacuumed out. Tonight, I'll probably close the garage door and do that. And then fans still kick on. And then the seats will go in and the car can run and drive. Pretty straightforward, right? These doors are so heavy. That fiberglass door card is absolutely bonkers. It's so heavy. Let me raise you guys up and finish off here. That's good enough for now. I'm getting better at wheeling this thing around. I think I am. You guys will have to tell me if I'm not. So we'll go one wider. Whoops, hang on. Okay, that's too wide. Yeah, that works. Trying to get it set back up kind of where it was. But the tripod just rolls out of the way and I'm like, stop rolling. It's kind of smooth, but it does keep on rolling. So there you have it. Limo is ready to go. We will be doing a cruise tomorrow from here up to Northport. We're gonna, the truck and trailer will be hooked up, ready to go. Mark's gonna chase in the Miata. So if we do have any weirdness or any problems, we'll just jet back in the Miata, truck and trailer ready to go. We can put this up on the trailer and jet. And registration and insurance card, they'll be in the limo. They'll be underneath the passenger seat and totally ready for when we get pulled over, not if I get pulled over. It is going to be a when situation. With the amount of attention that this thing gets and everyone looking, I am confident that I will be pulled over in this car. Not for speeding, not for anything like that. Like you guys saw the dash, I don't have a speedometer or anything like that. So I'm going to be going off the GPS stuff on my phone just to make sure, and I'll just pace with traffic, maybe go a little bit under, not out there to win anything. So we'll be going, kind of mock slow. And it's a cruising car. It's not meant to, set any kind of records, nothing like that. It is supposed to be fun. It is supposed to be ridiculous. And I think I accomplished both with that, 485 horsepower engine, hot tub in the back, on air, on a chop top. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool ride. We're getting there. The headlights are also getting there. When we do the headlights, we'll be able to do really cool stuff at night. Right now, it's just a day car, and it is street legal as a day car, but we got to have lights for doing stuff at night. So lights will come soon, and I'll show you guys that finalized project once all that stuff gets put together. And that's kind of where we're at. Hopefully you'll join me tomorrow for the cruising stuff. I'm going to do a live stream from the car, and I'll try and commentate the best I can. Oh, did you see that guy in the Kia Soul? Did you see, those people on bikes? I'll try and commentate as best I can. I'll also try and keep the camera as wide as possible so that you can see those people. You can see their reactions as the car goes past. We'll try and do something fun and not too annoying, but we'll do a quick live stream. And also, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the other channel that's dedicated to just this car. Like on Kev's shop, we do this car, we do the Viper Miata, the race cars, all that stuff. There is a channel on YouTube dedicated just to this car. It is The Hot Tub Limo. 4 separate words, and go subscribe to that. There, I'm not going to be doing a lot of live streaming. It'll be a lot of videos of the adventures of this car, the events we take it to, the people that we meet, that sort of thing. We're going to be doing a ton of video that we'll edit and splice together and put up on that channel that is just dedicated to this car. So please go subscribe to that. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I appreciate it if you would. Again, I don't get paid for any of this, but I love doing it, and it's a ton of fun, and I have a lot of cool people that like watching it. So I'm glad you guys enjoy watching it. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, definitely put them down there. I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. And I think that is about it tonight. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. I got a few over on my personal channel as well, which is really cool. You guys are liking the guitar stuff, that's always a good thing. And don't forget, we have a Lemons race coming up next month, April 11th and 12th at Mid-Ohio. So if you want to come up and watch this race, we will be live streaming here on this channel the entire race, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. We'll be live streaming everything. We have 2 rookies. No, I think we just have one. I think we have 2 rookies. No, Jeremy's not a rookie. So we have only 1 rookie, and we've got 4 other drivers. I'm not sure how much experience Ted and Shane have at Mid-Ohio, but we'll find out. So we've got a really cool race coming up at Mid-Ohio. It's a track I'm very familiar with. It's where I got my competition license, and Brian Till made fun of me for not passing him, and then I passed him. So yeah, Mid-Ohio is a really fun, super technical track. And we're shooting for sub 2-minute laps with the MR6. And if we can maintain that all day, we'll be doing kick-ass. So it's going to be a ton of fun. Please join us for that. And if you're not into building the cars or crazy stuff like this, you can watch us race. So for the live stream, you'll be able to tell who's driving because their name will be on the side of their helmet. So when you watch the in-cabin view, you can see who it is. So I think that's about it. I'll keep you guys updated on the lemon stuff. We don't have to do much to the car. Really don't. Put some gas in it, bleed the clutch, bleed the brakes, change the oil. We have to put some toe straps on it, which would be pretty simple. But I'll be doing live streams from my shop in Ohio of all of that stuff that we're doing to the MR6 for the race. So I'll show you a whole bunch of race prep, and that's about it for tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's I know it's Saturday night. You got a million cool things going on. I'm stuck in here doing a oil pressure gauge, so oil pressure sensor. So hopefully you guys come back tomorrow. It'll be in the afternoon when we do a live stream from the car, and I'll figure out a cool spot where to mount the camera so you guys get the best view possible. And we'll do a fun live stream for a little bit driving the car. So thanks again, everyone. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to show someone that you love them today. Give them a kiss on the cheek. Give them a kiss on the tip of their nose. Hold their hand. Give it a squeeze. Don't step on the millipede. It's really important for them, but still there. It's far more important for you. All right. Thanks, everyone. We will catch you tomorrow afternoon. Cruising in the hot tub. Limo. It's a hot tub. It's a Cadillac. Cool. Thanks, everyone.